We have finally made it to Festival of the Holidays over here at EPCOT. And you know, the first thing we must do is get a passport, one for me, one for Nicole, and we are good to go. How are you guys doing today? We, like I said, are over here at EPCOT for Festival of the Holidays, and this is the first time we're coming. It did open a few days ago, maybe even a week now. We have had some stuff going on. I posted a video about everything that has been happening over the past few months and kind of plans for the future. If you guys haven't yet, I would definitely recommend checking that out. A lot of fun plans for 2025. Either way though, we are here to experience Festival of the Holidays, and I love this festival. It is probably my favorite festival. I don't know if it's Nicole's. We'll ask her here in a second, but I just love the Christmas time in the parks. Right now, it has been pretty chilly. Overnight last night, it was 40 degrees in Orlando. So early December, 40 degrees, that's pretty cold. But hopefully today, we're gonna check out a few things, maybe grab some of the cookies, try some new food, just see what's going on with the festival in general. They do tend to be pretty similar year after year, so we'll kind of let you know if there's anything new overall, but we're just gonna have kind of a fun casual day here and hopefully stay pretty warm. It's not too bad today. A lot better than 40 degrees, but it is getting a little cooler as the sun does set. You can see the sun is setting over there in the distance. One thing I definitely want to go see is Communicore Hall. Now, with Communicore, I think they've been talking about it being kind of the festival location. They want to do things for the festivals. So I want to go check out the kind of decorations in there. And I did actually see that they have like a Spaceship Earth made out of gingerbread as we are standing in front of Spaceship Earth. So I am looking forward to seeing what that is all about. I think we're going to start by heading that direction first. This looks to be some of the new festivities that you can do over here on this page. So it looks like they have a few small things, but it does look like you can actually do a little snowflake craft, which seems kind of interesting. We have some new scents we can go smell, and kind of a lot of stuff happening over at Communicore Hall. So it is a good idea to head that direction first and foremost. I have seen a few pretty delicious looking items in here. We'll see what we can get around to today. Obviously, we're only here for a few hours, so it's hard to eat too much, but we'll see what we end up finding. I did hear kind of not great things about the like piece of gingerbread that looks like it comes off of the display over here. So maybe we'll try it because, you know, I am kind of a gingerbread connoisseur myself. So I was just telling them that my favorite festival is probably Festival of the Holidays, and I don't know what yours is. So what would be your favorite festival if you had to pick one?
I think that's tricky because typically I would say food and wine, but I was kind of let down by food and wine this year.
True.
And I like Festival of the Holidays, but maybe that's just because at this point I'm like ready for Christmas and like it's so like special. So I would say right now this festival, like Festival of the Holidays.
I guess that's true. We do have to experience it this year. You know, it could be a letdown, kind of like food and wine. So hopefully that's not the case. But let's head over here first. Festival favorites. Let's start there, then we'll head in. Now here are a few of the options over here. We have a Reuben croquette, a brown sugar and mustard glazed ham slider. That looks pretty good. And then we have this holiday trifle. I saw it, I think, in the window over there. Let me see if that's it or if that's just a box right there. See, that is like the cake. So I wonder if it's a slice of that. Because you're not getting that full thing. There's no way. It's like $5. So maybe you just get a slice of it. It looks like they are setting up a little stage show, but this has a DJ set up there. So they did kind of like the Encanto stuff here, or yeah, it was Encanto, right? Kind of over summer, but I feel like they kind of turned it more into like a DJ section over here. So it looks like they're setting something up. We'll see. We also have all this out here. A lot more shade than they had in summer, which is funny now that it's colder. I feel like we don't need it as much. Looks like we also have a stage out this direction. This actually is kind of a nice stage in general. I like the space for it. So this is actually a good utilization of Communicore Hall and all of this over here, but we are not gonna hit that showtime. It is after 4:20, that is the last one. So unfortunately, we will not see that here. Let's see what we have. I think it's maybe this, so Joyful Kwanzaa and Christmas. I think that is maybe what is going on. Coming into Communicore Hall itself, it looks like we have some Christmas trees over here of all different sizes. It is all lit up. Definitely pretty dark in here, more than I am used to. Definitely a scent as well. We do have some merchandise, which maybe we'll check out on our way out here, but I want to go look at the gingerbread of front. So there is 55 seconds until something happens here. All right, we are going to try that ham slider that we saw over there. It's like a honey, sweet smelling. There's a little bit of coleslaw, I think, on there. Pretty thick piece of ham for the sandwich, to be honest. I think they should have layered the ham because thick ham can be a little weird sometimes. But here we go. Not bad. Kind of a nice little sweetness in there. The skin is a little chewy, kind of hard to get through. So I ended up peeling it off there, but I'll show you. It's not really as edible as I'd like it to be. A little cold, but sometimes ham is kind of served that way, weirdly enough. So maybe it's meant to be like that. I actually like what they did to these like Hawaiian rolls. It's kind of like crispy. I don't know what they did, but it's a nice little treat. A little sweet, a little salty, and yeah, I think it's a nice option here. Not a bad value. You get 2 little sliders, so I appreciate that for, I think it's $6. So for $6 to get 2 sliders, I do think is actually not too bad. You know, I like to talk about pricing and what I feel is a decent value. So I do feel like $3 a slider actually isn't horrible. And yeah, I could probably recommend this.
I definitely agree with Dylan. Like, I mean, when I get ham from the store, I want it shaved because I want it as thin as possible. Thick ham to me is just like a little too like pig-esque and not enough ham-esque, if that makes sense. But overall, it's a really good flavor. And I really like the coleslaw on a sandwich. I think it adds so much crunch and flavor. I just wouldn't mind if it was a little bit warmer. But overall, I think it's really good, actually. I'm impressed.
Now we are gonna come over here to the experimental prototype cookies of tomorrow. That's a fun little ode to EPCOT there. But also take a look at this. There are 11 hidden Mickeys, 100 eggs, so this is how they made it over there. 240 pounds of dough. Wow, 1,300 gingerbread triangles. So that is all made out of gingerbread. But we are coming over here to get one of the tiles. All right, I got us the gingerbread tile here. $10, by the way. I feel like that's pretty expensive for a cookie.
On bottom?
Is it? Oh yeah, I think so.
Oh, I like that.
But yeah, I mean, $10. I mean, that seems kind of expensive. Hopefully, it is good. Yeah, I feel like the cookies should be like $5, $6, and I feel like our sliders were $6. So that's crazy. Also, they said that they aren't selling the milkshake right now because it's contaminated. So they said wait 20 to 30 minutes. I don't know what that means. I don't know, but somebody asked for it, and they said they're currently not selling it because the current one that's in like the machine got contaminated.
I would not have told. I'd be like, yeah, like our machine's down. Like, give us.
What does contaminated mean? I don't know. All right, let's try out the gingerbread cookie here. All right, here we go. We're trying this thing out right now. I didn't realize, again, that there was chocolate on this. So we've got some frosting, we've got the gingerbread, and then the chocolate. There's chocolate on everything, so I can't actually have just a gingerbread flavor. So at this point, I'll just go for everything up here, and we'll try it out. So this is weird. I cannot recommend this gingerbread cookie to you guys here. It is soft. Gingerbread cookies, I think they could be soft, but there needs to be a little bit more stiffness to them, in my opinion. But it's kind of like airy, which is a little bizarre. The chocolate is really overwhelming to the point that I think it's actually just taking too much away from the gingerbread. I think the gingerbread flavor is pretty okay, but again, it's completely covered. I tried to get just this side and go non-frosting side, but it is not something I could recommend to you guys. And like I said, I love gingerbread, and I'm a little picky when it comes to gingerbread, to be honest, but this one is not it. So I did read some reviews online of people saying like it wasn't very good, and they were right in this case.
So I agree with you on like the airiness. It's almost cakey, and I feel like something I can't stand is when like brownies or cookies are cakey. Like I don't want that airy, soft texture. I want like a moist, chewy, or like a hard, firm. So the texture is really weird and like spongy, and I thought I would really like this because I don't love gingerbread, and I'm like, ooh, like maybe the chocolate will save it. But something is really, really sweet, and I don't know if that's the icing that's overwhelmingly sweet or the chocolate. So I'm gonna try this piece without the icing. So the icing is way too sweet. I mean, again, I don't really like gingerbread, but the chocolate and the icing aren't helping it in this case. And I don't like this either. Sorry, guys.
We do have the iconic Figment sweater here for sale now. People have been begging for it, I guess, and now we have it here. And some other merch. Let's just do a quick look before we head out. It is dark out there already, which is crazy. Festival. Oh, that is soft too. Wow, that's nice. Right? That's nice. It's a very like soft feeling there, but we have a Spirit jersey here. Festival of the Holidays. We have some new ears as well over here. Looks like we have the pavilions. Then your shirt here. Oh, do not like how that shirt feels. At least the sleeves. They are a little rough. What's on the back? I'm seeing something back here. Oh, it's like a snow globe. That's nice. Annual pass holder. Is this what we get here? The throw does not feel very soft. Kind of feels like hoodie material almost. Probably almost similar to what this is. This is a very light hoodie though, or like a long sleeve rather with a hood. But it is very thin, so you're not gonna like be too bundled up here. Let's take a look at it a little closer. Festival of the Holidays pass holder there. Then you get a little ornament on the back side. We do also have a few mugs over here for it, and then ears and a lounge fly. I actually like this lounge fly design. A little gingerbread house and gingerbread ears. The DJ is going right now, just kind of soloing it, and there is one person out there having a fun day there. It's kind of awkward, really. I do want to point out as well, Guardians has been having some issues. We do have a reservation today. They are on group 26, by the way. And it is, what, 6 p.m. right now? Or what time is it? 6:10. So that's crazy.
I thought we got this hours ago.
Yeah, so, but I have been hearing that like Guardians has been having a lot of issues, especially in the mornings. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. We did just get our call back just a few minutes ago.
From 11 hours ago.
Yeah, which is just absurd. I don't know. We're gonna still kind of pal around. We'll head over there very soon. Now over here, they have been kind of decorating this area for just all of the festivals. But look how nice that is. It's like a little ornament decoration. Oh, this is the Scentsy thing. Okay, so you come over here and then you smell everything. So it smells like gingerbread coming out of here. I mean, you can smell it.
Really smell it.
Wow, that is strong. Whew, my God. I'm not getting a ton of scent from this one. It looks like it's a warm, woody cinnamon, peppery clove. But I'm not totally getting too much scent out of this one. The gingerbread had a lot. I'm guessing this one is going to be pine of some sort, snow-covered. Okay, so forest. Let's see if it smells like the forest. Get in your nose. Wait, even there.
Like berry-y. I'm not getting.
Not totally pine. I thought I was going to get more country. Yeah, it was not bad.
Pine.
Kind of smells like a candle. All right, and our last one is this cozy concoction. I'm guessing apple or maple or. Oh, that's definitely got that. That's a candle. That is like that's like the stereotypical like apple or like fall candle that you would smell.
Like
that is exactly what that smells like. Look at how fun this is. They have cinnamon glazed nuts over here, almonds, cashews, pecans, and fire roasted chestnuts. This has been one of our favorite treat booths. So right here we have a holiday Mickey shaped liquid nitrogen pop for $4.75, chocolate cake dipped in ganache with festive red and green M&Ms. All of their stuff has been fantastic. I don't know what they did, but they have found the secret to sweet treats with these nitro dipped whatever. Love it. They're pouring more liquid nitrogen in there, it looks like. Look at all of the like smoke coming off of it. They say you're supposed to wait till it's done. Here we go. It has stopped smoking. We're gonna try this out here. I didn't realize that they put the M&Ms on before. I guess it kind of makes sense, but they're like weirdly like brown. They have like a weird tint to them, I guess.
It's almost like melting. Is it as fudgy as last time?
Not as fudgy. Yeah, definitely not as fudgy. Still a lot of good flavor. I do think the first one was still better. I think that was the best one that we've had. The cake itself, definitely a lot more fluffy than the first one. The first one I feel like was dense, but it was fudgy and it almost reminded me of like a brownie. This is definitely more like a fluffy cake, good flavor. Still love these treats. I still do think that the first one was better, but it was pretty good overall. I think whatever, like I said, they're doing here, they're doing something right because these are always super, super good. Every single thing that we've gotten that has been like liquid nitrogen or whatever, always so delicious.
So it's still a fun treat, but the fact that it's so cakey and not so fudgy is really disappointing in my opinion. I think something that made it so good last time was how dense and chocolatey and fudgy and rich it was. And I don't think this cake freezes as well. I also think it's melting like really weirdly fast, like it's very wet Like there's like a watery brown substance. And I know it's the melted chocolate, but it's like 50 degrees out. It shouldn't be melting that fast. If you don't like cakey cake, I wouldn't get this. I was so excited to see this back on the menu, and I'm very bummed out, to be honest, because that first time was like the best dessert we've had in all of Disney World, and this just doesn't feel the same, unfortunately. It's still good, it just doesn't even compete to that original fudgy cake pop.
We are gonna go find something a little salty or a little bit more entree versus desserty. But yeah, I do think overall that was still good, but like Nicole said, it doesn't compare to the first one. That first one was still super, super good. I still think this one was really good. She didn't like it as much, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with the desserts here, because that's the second now like cookie or cake that has been like way too fluffy. I think they need to be a little bit more dense. Let's take a quick look at the tree as we are heading over towards, I think we're going to Italy, of course. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second, but look at this. They've got the pavilions, I think, in the ornaments up there. I think this is Mexico's. It looks like it at least a little bit, but I always like looking at the different ornaments and what they do for the year. I can't see everything. It's a little easier in the daytime, I'm not gonna lie to you. It obviously looks great when all of the lights are lit up in the evening, but you can't see as much of the like little details that are in there. Yeah, those are definitely the pavilions inside of the snow globe. Let's see if we can zoom in. Whee! All the way in there, so it's definitely the pavilions that they're showcasing, which is pretty fun. They do something different for them every year. They have a churro here at the Mexico Pavilion, but again, the prices, to note, they have been going up. We have $8 and $9 for the empanada, and it's not a tamale, but it kind of looks like it. It looks like here, maybe that's a certain version of it. There is Mexico's decorations. I like it as you're kind of out there, kind of over the lagoon a little bit. Again, you can see some of the decorations like way out there. They have some lights, and then over in Canada, same thing. Over here at Germany, the decorations are beautiful. I love the designs. I love the nutcrackers that they have up there. Discovered the magic of the holidays. Just so good. Look at the gingerbread up there in the wreath. Really did a good job decorating overall with this, in my opinion. One thing that is kind of crazy though is the line for Germany is very long. We have, I think, 3 rows of switchbacks. It is full. It is very busy here at Disney World right now. I thought it was gonna be a little slower. It is packed. Lines are long, lots of people in the parks. Just kind of crazy. They do have the schnitzel here, which might be why people are here. I feel like that looks to be pretty good. Nicole is in line for Germany. Also, do you hear the music right now? It's perfect. I know we always bash on Italy, but they have like pizza this year, and I like to find different pizza options in the park. Right now, nobody has even come close to the DreamWorks Land pizza, so we're gonna come see what it looks like first. I don't know if we're gonna ultimately pick it up or not, but we're gonna go take a look at it. It looks like there is basically no line here for Italy, as you can see. Pretty empty. Oh, so it's like balls. It's not even pizza. Dang. Okay, I think we read that wrong. I thought we were getting pizza. You know what? Let's try it. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's try it out. Are you guys ready to see how upsetty spaghetti Nicole's gonna be that it's not pizza, and instead it's pizza balls, I guess? I guess we need to figure that out more. I don't know. Like I said, I still want to try it. See if Italy ever gets a redemption. $9, by the way, for some pizza balls.
Wow. That actually looks pretty good.
Oh, you don't care that it's not pizza? They're balls.
Oh, like little dough balls?
Yeah, I thought you were going to be way more upset. Okay.
Oh, no, that's pretty good.
Haha, found a spot over here right under the light next to a little fancy dessert party or something going on over there. But this will be perfect. There is our schnitzel though. Looks pretty good. What's on the bottom there?
I think cabbage.
Oh, it's cabbage?
Like a red cabbage.
Really?
Like a pickled cabbage.
It almost looks like a noodle of sorts.
Oh, that's spatzel.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, that's not like very red or cabbagey.
The red's like the cabbage.
Gotcha, okay. All right, let's go ahead and try the pizza balls first, because I feel like those were the first thing that we grabbed, so they're probably getting a little colder. Now, we were just talking, we're like, these seem familiar, so I don't know if we've had them before or not, but let's try these out. Oh,
I think we had these.
The bread's like soggy and chewy.
There's no cheese inside. It's just kind of like saucy dough.
Yeah, Not worth $9.
$9.
What were we thinking?
I thought they were like pizza.
I thought I was getting pizza, and then I saw that it was balls, and I'm like, you know what? We're gonna try it out. That was so dumb of us. We should have known better. All right, let's try the schnitzel. And Italy never delivers. Have they delivered on anything?
I think the very first festival we did, because we were noobs.
Probably. We were noobs. There's a light show going on back there. So is there beef on top of this schnitzel too?
It's a mushroom sauce.
Here we go. Schnitzel time.
Oh, that seems dry. I didn't try it yet. I'm just trying to cut into it. Is it dry?
It's not the best schnitzel.
You know who has the best schnitzel?
Chef
Universal
Klaus.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras and Universal has really good food at their booths, to be honest. I don't love that. There's kind of like it's giving a little barnyard to me. There's a little bit of barnyard happening in an aftertaste right now, and it's not really doing it for me. I don't love either of these, to be honest with you. The schnitzel is a little bit better because there's actually more flavor to it. Those pizza balls are pizza balls, but they're not even pizza balls. They're wet dough with a little bit of sauce. It kind of tastes a little ragu-y. The schnitzel's okay. I didn't really try flavorless. Absolutely flavorless. Absolutely flavorless.
So I am not getting barnyard, but I think the mushroom sauce is way too overpowering for the schnitzel.
Yeah.
I also think the schnitzel is way too tough and dry.
Very tough, very dry.
And the spatzel has no flavor.
There's literally, I've never had something that had zero flavor before. It's like water. You know, water has no flavor. That's crazy. There is zero flavor to that. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. We don't have German food too much, but that is crazy. Wow. Like I said, I think the schnitzel is not bad. I do think with the schnitzel though, I'm used to like almost like I think there's like a lemon or something on it. Is what I typically get. So, but maybe that's how they typically do it. Again, very dry. I mean, I don't know if you could see that, but it's like super, super dry in there. I know we're using the Osmo Pocket, so it doesn't get all the details as much, but I wouldn't recommend either of these, to be honest. So a little bit of a bummer. And I almost got the cheese fondue, but I didn't. So maybe that would be better. Both of these are kind of a bust. Sorry, guys. Well, again, a little bit of a bust there, but now we are gonna kind of make our way. I know Nicole wants to get the peanut butter cookie, I think. So we might start to wrap up here in just a few minutes. I think the lens was a little smudged there. Hopefully you guys were able to see everything. I just noticed looking at the lights. Candlelight processional, very busy too. Definitely something that fills up. If you guys ever want to visit, you gotta get here a little early. Not quite as busy as some of the concerts they have here. Look at the line as we are walking over here by Japan right now. This is for the candlelight processional. Oh my gosh, it's still going. It goes all the way down there. Okay, maybe it's longer than concerts. That is crazy. Wow, I did not expect it. And again, this isn't opening day or anything. It is like still new, but it's not opening day. So this is kind of wild how long those lines are. Over here we have the Hanukkah show that they do, a little storyteller, but again, we are past the last showing at 6:45. I think we actually kind of just missed it. They do that over here. Maybe we'll try and do like a festival of the holidays, come check out all the shows one time, you know, just like see all the little things that they have going on, because there's actually quite a bit of them. I feel like compared to other festivals, this might be like the most like impactful one as far as just like lots of stuff at all of the booths. Also, I want to point out, we didn't see the snowflake thing, like the little snowflake decorating thing. Remember, it was supposed to be over at Communicore, and it wasn't there.
Oh, the craft.
Yeah.
I wonder if everything's like earlier in the afternoon.
Maybe, but I feel like that's so easy to just like have like a table or something. I don't know. Yeah, we might have to come on a weekend though. Now, as we are heading over to the Land Pavilion to pick up that peanut butter cookie, we do have some decorated trees here. You know, it's funny, I did see some people here in Orlando driving around with those like pine trees for Christmas trees, like all over. So there's gotta be one kind of close here. I don't know where it would be, but I've seen it on people's like roofs of their cars quite a bit, honestly. Look at the line for Living with the Land. Again, it is like after 7 at this point, by the way. Either way, we're coming over here to Sunshine Season to pick up that cookie that we are looking for the cookie stroll. These things are going like hotcakes right now. They have to fill up again. It looks like, here we go. They all just went. People are looking for these peanut butter cookies. Hopefully they're good. We do love peanut butter though, right? I feel like peanut butter is like,
peanut butter.
Yeah, but that's crazy how much these are going. Look at all the cookies they have here though. They all look pretty good. You have birthday cake, honey sugar, brownie, peanut butter, whoopie pie. All looks pretty good, but
good.
look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so potent. I can smell it from back here. So I want to talk a little bit about pricing on the cookies. Again, the gingerbread cookie was $10. Very expensive. All of the other cookies have been like under $5, by the way. This feels like a pretty good value considering how big this is. Something I want to point out though, since this is over here at the Seasons inside of the Land Pavilion, it is taxed, which is also a little weird. So it's $4.25 after tax. I think it was like $4.50 something, like $4.53 or something like that. Keep that in mind because this is coming from like one of like the restaurants or quick service places, and it's not coming from a booth. There is a little bit of tax. I don't know if they account for that. This feels very soft though, and hopefully it's pretty good. I think it's like a peanut butter filling up top there. We'll kind of just split it in half. I mean, that looks just fantastic. I mean, come on. This smells so peanut buttery. We love peanut butter cookies, so let's hope it lives up to the smell and the visuals here. Okay, it is not a perfect cookie. It's not perfect peanut butter, but it is good. Way better than the gingerbread one. Probably the best thing we've had tonight. Not hard to beat. Most of the items we've had today were not very good, unfortunately. We did strike out a lot. It is good. It is a little dry, specifically on the outside. I was hoping for actually a little bit more peanut butter flavor. Your first bite, there is definitely peanut butter in there. It's not like there isn't some. When it comes to a peanut butter cookie, I like a very potent peanut butter. And it's there. It's definitely peanut buttery, but it's not as peanut buttery as I would have liked. The peanut butter like frosting on top also isn't super peanut buttery. I think it could do a little bit more. And I think that would be kind of enough to pull everything together.
Despite Dylan's review, I have high hopes for this one. So I can't tell if it's the frosting or the cookie, but something is super peanut buttery. It's a little dry, I will say that. I wonder if these are better at like noon than 8 p.m. If just like as the day goes on, they get like a little more stale. But the cookie itself is good. We just really like peanut butter cookies. The frosting is good, the M&Ms are good. The peanut butter flavor is good. I like this a lot. I also think $4.50 is a much more appropriate price than $10, and I still cannot get over that. This is good. I would recommend this one if you like peanut butter, but like, you have to like peanut butter.
All right, we are all finished up. There is a 40-minute wait for Living with the Land. Nicole, as we are leaving, she's like, do you see this line? I'm like, why is it so crazy? I totally forgot. There is a holiday overlay. So that is why they have such a crazy line. So it kind of makes sense. But 40 minutes at like 8:15 on, what is this, a Wednesday right now? Like, what? So yeah, quite a long line. We will plan on doing that. It is one of my favorite rides in all of Disney World. I love Living with the Land. The holiday overlay is awesome too. Tonight, it is getting a little late and we're probably gonna wrap it up. It is also cold right now, so I think we are wanting to get in the car, turn on those seat warmers and kind of get out of here. But we are gonna check really quick with the Guardians queue, I think. Well, it looks like it might be broken. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's busted. Well, it is down right now again. Crazy. We talked to the cast member. It has been having pretty bad issues since Saturday, and we noticed it because we've had reservations the past few days. I told you Nicole was feeling kind of sick, and we weren't ultimately coming to the park, but we were grabbing reservations in the morning to see kind of how she felt and if we were going to show up. Pretty much getting callbacks on group like 26 like group 16, I think, at like 4 p.m. I mean, we were group 11 the other day, and that wasn't getting called until, after 1 p.m. I mean, they are running late. Right now, they're on group 30-something, and it is 8:15, 8:20. That's just nuts to me to think, like, it's having too many problems. So they are having some problems with Guardians. Hopefully, they end up fixing it at some point here in the coming days or weeks, because that is, again, one of the biggest attractions, I think, in all of Disney World. we're gonna actually wrap up, kind of get out of here at this point. Like I said, we are getting a little cold, and we're just gonna head on home and get ready for the week. Nicole is traveling up to Chicago this weekend, so figuring out what I am doing. But yeah, either way, if you did have fun with us here today, please give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure to check out our video, the last one we just put up. We talk about all of our travel plans for 2025. A lot of fun stuff coming up in the future on this channel. We have a lot of fun things going on, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to it just as much as I am. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.